It's a beautiful day to be alive here in the world today, and I'm feeling really good today. I ended my fast yesterday, 13 days, and I went to the grocery store and got some avocados and bananas and oranges, and spent the day eating and hanging and kind of just relaxing, reading, and so this morning I was awake and up at like 1:30, and so I've resumed some of my practices. Yesterday I just kind of took a day off from life and decided to just hang and eat. So today I'm resuming. I started by I did a body rub this morning. Now I had somebody ask me, how do I do body rubs? So I figured I might as well just go ahead and share that for the moment. And what I do, I sit on I have a chair and I put it in front of a heater. And I have this bowl that used to be my food bowl. It's what I used to eat everything in. It's a Chinese bowl. And it's funny, I went from, filling it full of salad and rice and curry and things like that to pee. Aged. And anyway, I put some of my aged urine, the urine. I put it in the bowl. I do warm it up a little bit because it's I just like it to be a little hot, not cold. So I just pop it in the microwave for like 35 seconds or something, just enough to get it to where it's kind of hot. And I sit there naked in front of a heater, and I start with my feet, and I rub it on top and bottom in between all my toes. I work my way up both my legs and my thighs. Then I dribble it up into my arms, and so then I work my arms and shoulders, and then I dribble into my chest, and I rub my chest, and then my lower back. Those are all the areas that I can physically reach. So I rub my kidneys and those areas, and then I do my hair and my face and neck, and then repeat. And I do this. I just keep repeating until the bowl is empty. And I don't know how much I do use. A few, probably a few ounces or more. I don't know. I just kind of pour it in there. And then once I'm down to the bottom of the bowl, then I stand up and I do the finish by rubbing into my butt, my thighs, my groins, all the areas that I wasn't really reaching while I was sitting. So that's the way I do it now. The other way, when the sun is out and it's warm outside, it's really nice to do this. I put it in a spray bottle, and you sit out in the sun and you spray it and rub it, and God, man, that one is just like heavenly. That's a really heavenly way to do a body rub. So yeah, there it is and I only recently started enemas, so I'm not big expert on it, but I am enjoying it. And so I did one this morning, and my procedure is fairly simple. I have one of those old school water bottles, and I put aged Urine in it, and I hang it up. And I use the bathtub. I put a few inches of hot water in the bathtub to try and warm the bottle up just a bit, and then I get my knees up high and insert and let it flow. And I just let it flow until my body says, shut off the thing and let it run out. And then I take myself a shower. And this morning I really feel good, big time. And so, yeah, it's pretty simple. One of the things I'm going to also be starting, I need to look into it to go ahead, but I'm confident. Rosalind Hanson is one, and I have another guy, True Grit, that comes in on my YouTube channel. And these people have a lot of knowledge on the using the turpentine. And so that's something I'm going to be incorporating. I'm learning about borax. I don't know much about that because I have only known borax as a soap, so I don't know what that means. But see, I'm just totally open-minded and willing to learn and try new things because I've never felt this good in my life. This is an awesome, awesome experience. Now, in addition to that, now this is something that is a brand new stock right here. This one I did with oranges. Now I haven't had any yet, so I'm going to share it with you, and we'll see how it is. Hmm. It's different. Yeah, I don't. It's got an interesting. Boy, it's hard to even describe what that flavor is. It's not orange, but I like it. Hey man, this is bliss. Just drink your pee. It's not hard. Try it. You'll see. So, yeah. So anyway, I'm pretty excited. I'm going to, resume eating for the moment, and I've got more plans to resume fasts. And continue that program because that's the direction I'm heading. That's what I really want to. I want to do that. I want to get to a point where food is not a item, and that it's not an obsession at all. So one step at a time, and that's all I encourage anybody who's doing this. Just relax, man. You know, there's never been a recorded case in history where anybody's died from drinking their pee. Never. And there's no side effects. So, get over it. Yeah, I was thinking this morning, people go, oh, how can you drink your pee? Well, have you ever taken pharmaceuticals and then had it in your mouth and for some reason it didn't swallow, it get kind of stuck, even an aspirin or something. And you're trying to get that nastiness out of your mouth and, or, shots at a bar, or some kind of food that just doesn't reason with you. Now, come on, man. Let's face it. Not everything, you can't put sugar on everything. That shit'll kill you. you know, just, do it. Just drink your pee. It's not hard. You'll someday you'll thank me for that. So I did write a new poem yesterday. And this one is entitled I Ended My Fast. So I'm going to share it with you if that's okay. And it goes a little something like this. After 13 days, I ended my fast. Until the next time, my continuing task. Each fast is longer. I'm in training, you see, to live on my breath, water, and pee. Many have done this, so I'm not alone, sustained by my temple, this body called home. I want to learn so I can show how to survive so others can know. It is very simple, but it's hard to do. It takes discipline to pull on through. Our mind wants to trick us, and our body reports, receiving false flags until we abort. It is all a training, so I will repeat. But for the moment, I'll continue to eat. because I can. And hey, listen, I got nothing against food, just so you know. You know, I mean, I was a professional chef. I mean, I spent my whole life in food, and so I have a whole lot of identity and character and history wrapped up in food. I have nothing against food. The thing is that I do know now is that it's poison. That our body, you know, if you really understand the physiological nature of the human body, does not need food. It just doesn't. It's just something that we've acquired. And, you know, it tastes good. You know, it's full of sugar and salt and things that, you know, we've learned to accept. And so we just use it because, you know, we like it. But it is an abusive thing. Look around our society and see how abused it really is and how careless people are about consumption. Not only of food, but, you know, beverages. I mean, drinking alcohol, monster drinks, you know, 64-ounce diet sodas with all that aspartame in it. And, you know, it's insane. I mean, it's really insane. We live in a crazy, crazy world. I mean, big time. As a matter of fact, I think I was going to say that, but I'm going to share this. I wrote another, one of the poems I wrote the other night, when I wrote like 4 poems all in the night. So let me find it. It just seems appropriate right now to read it. If I can find it, if you'll bear with me. Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay. You still there? I entitled this one, This is Our World Now. When benefit cuts show up at your door and premium hikes are costing you more, where is your safety? What will you do? How do you cope when baby needs shoes? Can't afford meds? SNAP has been cut? Facing eviction? And you can't make the nut. The story is real. Something must change. So many people just flush down the drain. Well, this is our world now, where nothing is free except for my pharmacy, which comes from my pee. Indeed, I got my own personal pharmacy, and so do you. Use it wisely. It's all good stuff. So, let me tell you, I love you. Peace. And boom! You just been loved. Have a beautiful, wonderful, marvelous day.